We now own substantial shares of our competitor's company. We will have to get them completely off the grid eventually if we want to completely replace steam engines with electric trains.
All right, hi, this is Anakin, and welcome to part 5 of Railway Empire 2, Scenario 2 of the High Voltage DLC. This one's called Power to the People. Now, we have just completed the task of building up this region along Lake Geneva to 260,000. As you can see, we've got a nice thing going here, and we're still getting very good growth in all 5 cities. If we go over here to our original, we're actually got a couple of cities, Zermatt and Blatten are growing over here. We're not going to worry too much about keeping them growing, this whole thing, but we could come back and fine tune this at some point, certainly. But we've got 4, 4, 5, yes, 3. So our 3, our 2 are growing, and then maybe this 2 is probably, yeah, see, it's right on the cusp. It isn't quite growing, but on the edge. So let's look at what we've got to do next. Now, we opened up 4 new tasks, and sure enough, we'd already done this one, own 12 industries and businesses. And we bought all of Heinrich Roth's company like 2 days later. We had to wait on a bond or something. I don't know what it was we did. Yeah, we had to open a bond or something to do that, but I don't remember. You could probably tell me. But we bought all of the stock, so we own that company. Now we have to transport passengers Lausanne to Fribourg and construct a library in Neuchatel. And we've already seen that's up here, and we need access. That's 1.8 million. And once we get the access, we need to run a line from Lausanne, which is here, to Fribourg for passengers. And we're going to take a similar tactic for this task that we did over here for the passengers to Sion. If you remember, we made sure we got lines going Goms to Briggs and Blatten to Briggs, because that would give us passengers who would want to go on to Sion, so that would load it up how much more that we would have. So in this case, we're going to make sure we have a line from Buell to Fribourg, because that should be people going back here and coming down. That should be perfectly fine. That's less than twice the distance as the crow flies this way. So we should be able to move people down here from Buell and go over here to Neuchatel. We need to go there anyway. Move them to Fribourg, and that will take more people down. And Biel, we can do Biel to Neuchatel to Fribourg, and that will take people down. So that will give us 1, 2, 3 good passenger express lines in addition to this one. So we'll have 4 money makers, and it'll cause that task to get done more quickly. Okay? So what we want to do then, what we want to do is have some more money. So let's see what that looks like. 5.9 million bonds. We would have to close the big one. We're making decent money. Let's just run this thing and wait. We don't have anything else really to do right now. And we can see these trains come in here and say 57,000, 36,000, whatever. So we'll just make money for a little bit here. And research, we're waiting on 300 to get this, then this, then this, and then we'll go over here and get this train. And we could think about waiting and trying to work to the train more quickly. A coal mine near Passy. We better save the money for something else right now. Would like to have it, actually. I'll explain why in a minute. Now, there we got our 3. Let's get cheaper trains. Oh, here we go. We got it. All right. Let's buy our way in. Now Now, that first line. Now, see, we wouldn't want to go here to here. We want to go here and then back like this. Okay, we've got to come out of here. What I'd like to be able to do is put another passenger station. I think we're just going to have to put it up here and just accept that we're going to have to bridge over or tunnel under that track right there. And that's okay. We'll get over that. And we'll go up here to Fribourg and maybe run in like that right there. Yeah, okay. Should have had this view open, but we lucked out. It turned out okay. And we've got a nice valley to go through, so I think we'll just come out kind of straight and then turn down the valley. And now let's see. Let's anchor it out here somewhere and then go into the town like that. Oh, that's 4-degree tunnel. Oh, we'll take that. Okay, that's a nice line. Let's see. That's bottom to bottom. Perfect. We'll double track it. Okay. And we will go. We'll put switches on both ends. And set our signals. All right, and let's get a line going here. Oh wait, first, I think we'll put repairs in Fribourg because we're going to have at least 3 lines coming in there. So Fribourg will have repairs and a post office, and in Lausanne we'll have a restaurant and a post office. Okay, now we can run trains from. Let's rename this one Lausanne Passenger North. Okay, and now we can set up our line to go from here to here, express. At least 4 trains, if not 5. Let's get what we can start. We'll get 2 started, and then we'll add a 3rd one, and we'll add a 4th one. Okay, now let's start getting some more people who would like to take that line. So by putting a station here. Ouch. Maybe if we turn our line like, something like that, and go make sure we get it, keep our speed up. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Let's see, we need an intersection, a junction, a switch, whatever you want to call it, down here. Okay. Now we can do signals, and we can put in a restaurant and a post office here. Restaurant, post office, and be tempting to put automatic line, but we're not going to fall into that temptation. We're going to do express, run a train. Now that tells we should be able to go. We're hit the limit on Lausanne. Let's take off that limit and put a university in here. There we go. Now, what did I start to say? Oh, we should be able to see that from Lausanne you can now go to Buell. And if that's true, we just increased our traffic. There it is. Via Fribourg, you can go to Buell. So now we've just added people who will want to go up here to Fribourg, right? Because they want to go up here to change trains to go here. So let's do that again with Neuchatel, which is, again, we need to get over here anyway. So let's get our station Neuchatel. It's going to want to go over here, and actually we'll probably swing down like this around that mountain right through here. We're going to be maybe picking up some stuff here and come in. So we're going to want to kind of turn it like this way so that it's also pointing up toward its next victim, which would be Beale up here. So we'll come out. Yeah, we'll come out like this. Do our bridge, come here, and then hook into this line. And we'll go this way. Mismatched it. I can. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Okay. We'll go here. We'll go to plan 2. And I think that's right. Yes. And then we'll go back to plan 1. And I'm going to throw it away because I've totally messed it up. Go here. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh, no, wrong place. Here. There we go. Shoot. Didn't like that intersection. I don't blame it. Okay. All right. Let's get a junction here and signals. And here, again, we can do restaurant and post office. And we'll go Neuchatel to Fribourg. Express. 3 trains. There we go. And now, let's just double check ourselves and see if we can go to Neuchatel from Lausanne. And we can. Beautiful. All right. And let's do this one more time. It's because it's profitable. They're profitable lines, and we're getting that task done. We're probably doing pretty well on it. Yeah, look at this. We're at 200 already. Let's put a station in Beale. And I forgot which way I turned it, so I think it's this way. Of course, it's the other way. Okay. Okay. So maybe we can straighten it out a little bit. Yeah. Maybe we can straighten it out a little more. Almost. Maybe we can straighten it out a little more. No, stop fooling with it. Just build it. Okay. Double track.
Another part of our electric rail network is completed.
We'll just
From
finish
here,
this
we can
off
lay
for the
tracks
sake
to the
of
central part
it being
of
a good money
Switzerland
maker.
and even get the capital connected.
And in this one, we're going to want maintenance. And a post office. And we're going to want to run trains like this. Express. We'll do 3. Okay, there we go. All right, now that gives us 3 good money-making lines. And now we can start building Neuchatel. So now we have to build another city. Now we could look at this and say, okay, here's cheese, here's meat, here's dresses, here's what's there? Nothing. I can't. It won't show me what's in Beale. More cheese. And what do we got here? We got beer. all the queued up trains are hiding all our stuff. Now we want to get this one. What I was saying is, what I started to say was, we could think of this as a 4-city cluster, a 3-city cluster, a 2-city cluster, whatever we want. What we're really going to think of it as is a 1-city cluster. Our task is to put a library in Neuchatel. We have to grow it to 50,000. We're going to run everything to Neuchatel. We're going to run logs, pears, grain, that's 3, sugar, veggies, that's 5. What are we missing? Milk. I don't think there's any milk. There's milk right here, but we can't get to it. We don't have access rights. There's milk out here, we can't have it. We're gonna have to skip the milk, it looks like. Now, do we have any milk here that we could possibly send? Oh, we do. We'll send milk from here. We can't go through there, but we could send milk up here and across. Okay. Good. All right. So let's put. All right. Let's go with a freight station in Neuchatel. Right here. Neuchatel Freight North. And repairs. And we could put a warehouse, but we don't have to worry about that just yet. We're not trying to grow the rest of the world, just this part of the world. So let's go with or this city actually. All right, let's go with maintenance here. And I'd like to run. I think I'd like to run some track like this. I'd like to have track come out of our freight station, parallel this, parallel here. In fact, actually, it's going to go right on over, parallel track to get us across. And this will give us a freight line, and I'm going to we will stub it out to right here. Oh, there must be something wrong. Okay, it doesn't like right here, but we could just play with where we touch. There we go. I'm not crazy about 49 miles an hour. Well, there we go. That's better. And now we will double track that out to here. All right. Now I did that so that we could hook this into that line and know where we needed to make the connections, because otherwise we'd have to just come back a little bit later and redo everything anyway, because we're going to want some freight coming over from those cities. see. That's There we go. And back. Not that we'll need them, but we'll put in Jan Jansen's and we'll run we will go back here and put switches. Then we'll run a line from here to here. Running full. There we go, there's wood. Now let's get grain. Grain is here. We can go either this way or this way. I think we'll go, I mean, this would be a short bridge, wouldn't cost much, but we'd have to jump that track. We're going to have to jump this track anyway, so let's take the short route. Okay, talk myself into it. Okay. Okay, around the mountain, go up here to this nice little short spot right here, go through that and into there. Now this does not need to be a tunnel. We could make it a bridge. Oh, that will do nicely. And we will sort of double track it, pull this back. Okay, we lost 9 million. Now, how did we lose 9 million? We might want to take a look at that just to make sure things aren't awful here. I don't think so, but let's see, we went up in freight, we went up in passengers, we went up in mail. Production is negative. I don't know what that means. I guess we paid more costs in production than we made money, meaning we're probably making stuff we're not shipping anywhere, you know, that kind of stuff. But overall, our income went up a fair amount. We expect that to go up a little, that's fine. Maintenance actually went down. Of course, this continues to grow a little bit. Oh, here we go. We spent 9.7 million in miscellaneous. What was that? I know we. Oh, good grief! We had a great quarter. We bought out an entire other company during that quarter. Okay. All right, let's put switches on this end. And signals. Signals, and now a train. I want you to run full. I don't want you to just run around willy-nilly. Okay, there we go. So now we've got grain, we've got wood. Let's get sugar back here. Okay, the sugar, we could just run along this track and then merge in, and that would be, yeah, that would be very easy, wouldn't it? I think that would be fine. If we were trying to do a more kind of purist build, we would have freight track running all the way over there, but this is being built specific to a task, not for some purity of design. So yeah. So now all we need to do is link our sugar line I think we're waiting on 2 here. Yeah, we are. Sorry, I'm kind of mumbling to myself. I really should be saying exactly what I'm thinking. I looked at the research. We're waiting on 2 stars to get, I think it's reduced maintenance time or something like that. Some good thing that we love. Okay, why? You need to go that way. There we go. And we'll put some Jan Jansen's on here, and we'll go to the freight line or freight station with sugar. Okay, we can get veggies. We could probably just run the veggies and hook in over here, perhaps. Yeah, maybe down like that. Yeah, okay. And yeah, it'd be nice if we could just join this. And that's actually, I knew that the veggies were over there, so I pulled this one back a little bit to give us a little bit of room to merge. And that actually looks pretty good. And then we'll go shoot. Oh, right here. We want to merge back here. And there we go. Signals. Did I give it maintenance? I don't remember. I did not. Okay. And we'll run veggies into Neuchatel. Okay, so that's veggie. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 things going, and milk we can actually get right here, and we can build our own line out of track 2 like this, and kind of run along the river here. Hook into our freight line. Gonna have to come out swing out a little bit more. Yeah, maybe we have to go out around the other side. That's all right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That looks pretty good. And come back to here. And into platform 2. And we'll set our signals from here to here, from track 2 with milk. And it's not loading because it's not quite ready to get them, okay? So now if we look at our little city here, we need meat, and we've got sugar and veggies on the way. So we need meat, then we're gonna need milk. It makes its own beer and pears. So let's go get some meat. So we make meat right here. There is some to export. We can go, we'll give it its own station just to be consistent with that. And this will be Fribourg Freight West. And we'll run it out here and put it on this line. And we'd like to run it into the freight. So it's coming in the and we could run it to the passenger. It's no big deal. But we can also run it into the freight. That's also not a big deal. We can just come here and say, if you're on this one, you need to be able to go over here to that one. And if you're on that one, you need to be able to go over there to that one. And that's it. That's all we do. And then we go here and say, okay, let's go here to here, freight to freight. I will run a couple trains. We'll have a beer meat line going. And there goes the meat over. The beer will come back. Now they have mountain cheese. They have mountain cheese. Probably don't have any because they're not making any. Do you have any? You don't have any because you're not making any. Those businesses are kind of worthless. How are you on mountain cheese? You got a lot. Why don't we run a line? From here to the freight station. Let's run a freight line with a couple of trains on it. It probably, it'll just take more meat right now. But when Neuchatel grows into needing, okay, milk will start soon, beer's good. We'll get the pears, then this will start going from Lausanne when we hit 40. We won't need that. And when we hit 40, we'll put in, can we put in cloth? That would be a really good one to put. There's, not really. Over here. We could run cloth into Neuchatel and put a weaver in Neuchatel. That would be a really good way to do it, I think. So let's go here. We're just going to set this up and have it'll just sit there idle for a while. It'll be ready to go. So we're going to go with maintenance. And we're just going to kind of fall quickly off this and into here and into that line right there. Do we care about that tunnel? We don't. Okay. And come here. There we go. There's switches, there's a junction on both ends, so now we can just put in signals and go here to here running full. Now that's queued up and ready to go. As soon as this guy hits 40,000, we will put in textiles. And then we're going to get pairs set up and ready to go as well. Yeah, we'll just have them up here in the mountains, and we'll bring them down swing them out a little bit more. Beautiful. It doesn't like that. Oh, wait. Let's try this again. I'm going to the wrong side. I never do that, do I? And that's very unusual for me to try to put it connected to the wrong side of the track. Okay, switches and some unnecessary Jan Jansons, and we go. And this is another one that I don't think it'll run right away, but it'll run as soon as the city gets big enough. Yeah, there we go. Waiting for goods. We're waiting over here. That's all cool. We got everything we need going on here. And let's just see, like this little line we built right here, it's making us 33,000 a week. This line here is making us 33,000 a week. This line here is making us 28,000 a week. There's one more, isn't there? Like here, 52,000. So we're doing okay. That was worthwhile to put those in. Now we got her growing, and we're just going to monitor this. We've got meat source, so this will move up to 100. Sugar should move up to 100. Veggies to 100. Then the milk will kick in. This will kick in. This will kick in. This will kick in. When we get to 45, when we get to 40, the cloth will build the cloth. It'll be ready for 45, and clothing's at 50. But clothing's at 50, and then cheese fondue's 55. So we want to have cheese fondue actually queued up as well. Now we could go way down. Let's see, cheese fondue. And we could go way down here and say we got a bunch to export in neon, but it would take it quite a while to get up there. So what we can do instead is take somebody like Buell, or better yet, Beal, which is making the mountain cheese and doesn't need to. And we can go like this. We'll go, we'll buy this factory. All right. And then we will knock it down, of course. And we'll put in a cheese fondue factory in Beal. Right? And then we will run a line from Lausanne to Beal, a freight line. With a couple trains on it. Yeah. Now the route it's taking, It's coming up here. Oh, okay. It should come up here and go this way. All right. Oh, I see. Okay. If it comes up here and takes this, then it's on the freight line, right? And we've got this set so that you can go over here, but what we need to make that line work a little bit better would be a cross down this way that says, okay, if I'm on, let's put it here. If I'm on this track, I need to get over to that track. Is that the right one? Yes. And if I'm here, I need to be able to go over there. Now if we look at that same line that we just created out of here, to Bill. See, now it doesn't have to make that turn or anything, because it can go over here, go over to the passenger side and run through the passenger station and go into Bill. We don't have a freight station up there, and that's why we don't need one. Okay. Well, I take that back. I take that back. I want one. Let's go up here. Let's go to Beale. Let's put a station in Beale. And let's go, let's name this Beale Freight West. And we'll just share this track. All right, and then let's go back to that line we were just doing. And we're going to tell it to run to the freight station. Okay. So now it's just going to go into through the passenger station here and run on up. And that's fine. But we can also, while we're here, got nothing else to do, we can make a pass through. Actually, a more useful pass through would be through the middle if we could get it. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll make a little bypass here. Through Neuchatel. Any city worth its salt in this game should have its own bypass. And now we should see that Lausanne to Bill line. Yep, take the bypass. Beautiful. All right. So here it goes. Here goes Mountain Cheese out here to Bill. It'll start making cheese fondue. And then what we can do here is actually have a train. We can have it already ready to go. We can have, actually, in fact, we could put a warehouse right here, and in that, I don't think I did it. We can put a warehouse right here, and we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and those 6 goods can now start being taken to Beale, because Beale and I'm gonna make separate track just because it's the better way to go. We'll make track that goes like this, and syncs up with our freight line like this. And like that. Okay. And we can start running freight between Neuchatel and Biel. Wow, which it doesn't like at all. Let's see what happened here. I thought we had it set. Maybe I've got signals wrong or something. Oh, maybe. No, do we have switches? We do. Signals. So why can't you run right down through here like this? Right down through here like this. Take this, merge with this, and come into there. I must have picked the passenger station or something. Bill freight to there. That's better. Neuchatel freight. I probably had it running to that station. Okay. Couple of trains and go. All right. So now that sends the word out to these other lines. Hey, we're now sending stuff to Bill, so bring some more stuff. And now by having that ready, then whenever we have any cheese fondue ready, it'll go to Neuchatel automatically. We're at 98.9. We're doing okay. And let's just keep going on this and run it at least up to its 50,000, which I think we may have done already. So we got 45, 45. At the 50, it won't even, oh, you know what, the cheese, it won't even need till 55, so it's kind of irrelevant for our specific task. But that's okay, we can have some ready to go when the time comes. Then the dresses, there's a dress shop here. If we had a freight line running to Fribourg, which again would just be a way to grow Fribourg as well, we could have freight line here. That would automatically feed we already have a freight line here. Oh, good. We have a freight line here. The dresses will automatically, they'll start getting the textiles. As soon as we hit 40 here, we'll start sending textiles over here and down here eventually, maybe. That's all. We're all good. I think we're done with that task. All right, so we're done with this task, right? So we're done with this whole set, basically. We just have to wait on that to do its growth, but we should be beautifully set up to do that. And the train is queuing because we got a couple of trains running on a big long line, and the second one won't come out until the first one gets way down there. So, all right. And I think we can see our first little bit of freight leaking. Yeah, a little bit of lumber going in up there to Biel. So cool. We could even grow this. We got a little coal here. We could grow this and put in chemicals and run the chemicals down to Lausanne or something like that. Now that's better. We did a $12 million increase. Now that's a little misleading too, because what it's saying is we didn't spend $9 million to buy out a company. We didn't spend $9 million to buy out a company and to get access into a region. That's what I'm stuttering my way into saying here. Look at it. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Now we got 3 stars. Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and get the train. Come on, let's get the train. All right, let's get the train. And let's switch out all of our Vickers to these guys. And now we just got a little bit better trains running, not much. And Vivi, we have a business opportunity. What would we like? Lumber. My goodness, we got everything there is under the sun, plus some we don't want. What would you put here? I mean, we could do chemicals and run the coal from up here. That may sound crazy, but it wouldn't be that bad because that would give us chemicals in this thing here. We got all those. Oh, paper. Is there any paper in this system? No paper. Paper's a great fit because we got lumber nearby in Vivi. So let's put a paper mill, and we'll bump it up to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus newspapers would be 10. That will bump it up to like an 8 production. So we'll start making paper. We should have, plenty of these. And this is a very short, very fast line, so we should have no trouble making paper. And start moving it out to the other cities automatically. And I mean, we got nothing to do, so we can see down here. There's a redundant dressmaker in Geneva. It's serving no purpose, and the price gouging has begun. You've got an unprofitable business sitting there, privately owned. It's not doing. Oh, can we go in here? Oh, look at this. Oh, here's something we can play around with. Oh, look at this. Now we can get coal and iron ore. We could do steel and chemicals down here, and we got clay. We can do what do you call them? Ceramics. We can get, and then we can do pocket knives from the steel, and we could start shipping all that stuff here, and we could set this up as a 3-city cluster and let it grow. I think there's only 3 cities, it looks like. Yeah, 3 cities, 13 businesses. We'll buy access to that. Lovely. Let's see where we are. Let's see. We're at 100% and 25,000. So we can't do. I mean, I think we got this nailed. Sorry, I just got to double check. We got milk. We'll have beer. We got pears. We've got cheese. We won't need that. We've got this set up, and we're going to install this at 40,000. We'll have dresses from Fribourg. We'll have fondue from Beale. And the rest of it doesn't matter because we will have hit our goal, and we could find salt maybe. There's 2 salts down here too far away. There's nothing up here. We won't worry about salt. Okay. We're getting delays here. No, not really. Yeah, a little bit. Let's set up this guy here. Yeah, I mentioned this before. Let's set this up as a 4. And delete that for a moment and go 4 wide here. And then 4 wide over here. And then, shoot, we might as well. Might as well have this set up as 4 wide. If you're going to pay for the platforms, you might as well use them. little short. Okay, and then we have to reconnect. We have to reconnect the one. I'm gonna let this train get in there. Okay, now I want to take this track and move it. No, down here. Move it up here so we can now come out of here and reconnect this guy down here. We had a line, it's for these guys to be able to go into the kind of the input section, right? And I just destroyed it so that we could make these lanes bigger. So let's go off of here and come down here and merge into that. And then move back. And then go like this. And like that. Now by doing that, if you recall, we had waypoints on these lines and we've just destroyed the waypoints. So the guys here that are running out of track 1, so the 2 going to Lausanne, we need to modify them now. We messed up their waypoints. See, now it's going into this part, which is the city to city. We actually want to go into this part on the way there, like that. Okay. And then our other one, it's the same thing. He needs to go up here on the way there. There. Now expanded that, we'll get better throughput, and there, see, there he goes. There, he took the right thing and went right in, did his thing. Okay, good for him. Okay, I think we probably ought to wrap up this episode. Where are we? Yeah, we got a while. It's going to take a while to get this to 50,000, and even though we got it at 100% fulfillment. And so next episode, I think we'll get down here and mess around with this in some form or fashion to get get some more products going that we'd like to make, and probably run them into our big chain here some way, and watch this and get this growing, and then see what we have to do next. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and share. And I hope you will join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.